everyone, I'm Ariel, and I'm here today with Melinda Gates. We're talking about your book, The Moment of Lift. You give voice to so many different women around the world, but there's so many difficult stories. For me, it was especially the chapter on child marriage, where I was just like, I'm glad I'm reading it because I'm learning, but this is so brutal to read. But at the end of this book, I left it feeling optimistic. I didn't leave it feeling like, nah, I mean, we're done. Like, you know what, let's give up. Let's go to the moon because this isn't working. I left it thinking, no, I think we could do something. So I want to ask you, like, where does that optimism come from for you?
I've been lucky enough now to travel for 20 years to the foundation. And so often I do come out of a country with like, oh my gosh, I saw, 4 really hard things in the last couple of days. But if you look writ large at the statistics, the world is getting better for women. It is getting better overall.
I wanted to do a bit of a deep dive into one of the issues that really made me think a lot. You talk a lot about technology. We all have a phone in our pocket. So many of us are on social media. How can we use social media to empower women?
Well, I think we can all use our social media channels to talk about the issues about women that we truly see in our lives and that we know that matter. So for instance, if you care about paid family medical leave, which the US is the only industrialized country in the world that doesn't have it, if you care about that issue, you can amplify it, you can talk about it, and then you can also email your senator's office in your state and say, I want this passed for men and women in my state.
Right. I mean, there's so many examples, like we were just chatting about Greta Thunberg, who is using social media in such a powerful way to share those messages that matter to her. Another thing that I get asked a lot about, because I have somehow managed to make social media my job, right? Just talking about books all the time. But something I get asked a lot about is how do you deal with criticism, right? It's scary to post stuff online. You can get backlash for it. So I'm wondering, how does Melinda Gates deal with criticism?
Yeah, I think when we post on social media, we have to know that we're gonna get criticism. It's part of what happens. And so we have to, 1, steel ourselves for it, and 2, we have to decide we're not gonna read all that criticism because you're giving voice to people who you don't know what they're thinking or where they are, and just don't give in to the fear and just keep with your strong message.
Yeah. I think one of the things that is most powerful about the book is that she shares stories from so many different women, from different countries, different backgrounds. I think it's so wonderful when authors are able to highlight other voices other than their own, and Melinda Gates did such a great job of tying that back to her own experiences. If you are currently feeling really overwhelmed with the world, you feel like it's all falling apart, like we'll never reach gender equality, I really recommend you pick this book up. Not only will you get to hear these amazing stories from women all over the world, but you get to see someone who is doing something about it. And that is so inspiring. It will make you feel like, you know what? I have the power to do something cool. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. If you guys want to check out the full episode of BookTube on YouTube Originals, it's linked down in the description. And definitely check out this book. It made me think so much. Thank you so much for chatting.
Thanks for the conversation.
Bye.